Are aching joints or stiffness in your fingers making it hard to enjoy your favorite hobbies? What if you could find relief in just 5 or 10 minutes right at your kitchen table or at your favorite armchair? In this video, I'm going to show you some simple, gentle hand reflexology techniques to reduce joint pain, improve mobility, and soothe discomfort naturally. No special equipment needed, just your hands and a few simple items that you have around the house. Let's get started and gather a few things that you'll need. Now at my bedside table, I keep a number of things handy in case I am reading a book and I just want to massage my hands, take care of my nails. So I've gathered just some hand cream. I've got a little washcloth. I have some clean, dry socks. This is for something extra if we have time at the end. A little bit of cuticle cream, or you could use something just as simple as Vaseline. I also have a nail brush. So grab these items and then follow along. You know, hand reflexology isn't complex. There are a number of points that you can find on simple charts or even little trifolds like I have here. There's all sorts of guides that can give you ideas about pressure points on our hands and our feet that can ease tension and definitely help you to better manage chronic pain. We know now that at least 1 in 4 adults in the US are living with arthritis. I have osteoarthritis, and for those of us who are living with arthritis, we have the stiffness in our joints and it limits our mobility. It's not something that's going to go away, so the more that we can manage it, the better that will feel day by day. Now to start out with this massage session, let's just start out with some gentle shaking. And as we're holding our hands up in the air, this is where we're letting gravity help us. And this is to reduce all of that inflammation, to eliminate any of the fluid, and that is part of why our joints can feel really stiff. It's due to inflammation in our joints. Another thing that we're going to do right now is take that brush. Now, this is a nail brush, and also it's a way that we can do dry skin brushing. Dry skin brushing is a technique that is helpful to actually remove dead skin cells, and it's ideal for stimulating our lymphatic system, and that is a process in our body that actually removes excess fluid from our joints. And when you can hear how gentle that I'm brushing on my hands, on the palm, down the fingers, the thumb, and also on the top of the hand. And as I'm holding my hand up, then all the fluid is encouraged to move back towards the organ and my heart. And make sure to include the upper arm and your wrist, because our wrists and our hands do so much work for us. Let's do the other side. Dry skin brushing is ideal for all over our body. Our skin is one of the largest organs of elimination in our body. And a lot of times things will show up in our skin, and that is a mirror for what's going on inside. Dry skin brushing is very stimulating, it's very therapeutic, it's very calming. And when you're doing something really gentle and relaxing like this, just on your hands and your wrists and your forearms, it's quite mesmerizing. And that act right there is a gentle way to start the massage and actually help to decrease any excess fluid in your joints. Osteoarthritis is one of the most common forms of arthritis. And as far as the US, those are the statistics that I refreshed myself on, making sure I had the right numbers. Women have always had a higher prevalence than men. We have Excess reasons why our bones get a little more fragile as we get older. A lot of it has to do with our hormones, our menstrual cycle, menopause, and often there are outside factors as well, and many of them are preventable. Now we're just going to do a little massage with some basic hand cream. Anything that you have on hand is fine, and a little goes a long way. With this type of technique, we're going to be focusing on the joints with each digit with our fingers. And this is where, as we've gone about our day and have all of that achiness going on, a gentle application of a cream. And oftentimes I like to keep my hand cream a little on the cool side, and you may prefer warmth. That is one of the ways that we can better manage arthritis pain, is by contrast therapy, and that is by using either heat to calm and actually help to soothe tension. Warmth is great for that. Not too much though, because too much heat, like excess heat packs and things like that, can actually increase inflammation, whereas cold decreases inflammation. So having a variety between the two and not overdoing either is beneficial. And putting the cream on as you normally do, that wringing motion of our hands, that's very therapeutic in and of itself. And putting your fingers, moving them together, is a nice way to pull up on your fingers all together. It's very simple, takes very little time to do this. And now that that cream is well absorbed, then you're going to focus on each joint and just wiggle. Just grip it with your finger and thumb on the other hand and wiggle each joint. This is another way to stimulate the joint, increase circulation, and you know what pressure feels comfortable to you. That's the benefit of treating yourself to self-care like this, because our bodies want consistency. And just by gifting yourself with something this simple in the evening, as you're relaxing, watching television, winding down before bed, it's a gentle way to take care of yourself. Pay special attention to the larger joint at the base of the thumb. Now we'll switch and do the other side. Just really gently wiggling these joints. And sometimes there can be those little pops and cracks. There is synovial fluid in the joints, and sometimes there can be some buildup in there. And ideally you are partnering with your doctor and following all of the recommendations. Sometimes they're medication based, other ways, like this, is a non-intrusive method to better manage all of those symptoms of arthritis. And finish up with the thumb and down at the base in that larger joint. Two other points I'll show you on the palm of the hands, right through here at the base of the thumb. This is where our ascending and descending colon, that is the reflexology point on the hand, and just a gentle circular movement. And I'm doing this because one of the ways that our body will hold on to excess fluid is when our colon isn't working effectively. Our gut health is one way that we can control and have an impact on how well we're managing our arthritis. eating an anti-inflammatory diet, eating the rainbow, making sure you've got plenty of fiber and antioxidants. That's a great way to do that. And of course, drinking plenty of water. All right. Another point through here is the lymphatic. This is a drainage point, so I'll just use this thumb and just pull in towards the center of the palm. And you know, with any reflexology points on the hand, it's very complex. If you look at the charts, there are all sorts of tiny points that reflect points of the body, whether it's an organ or a limb. So just by massaging your entire hand, you're stimulating all of the reflexology points. Let's balance out with the other hand. Just some gentle circular movements here, right under the base of the thumb. And if you still have children at home, or perhaps you're caretaking, this is something that you can share and practice together. Treat your loved ones to a hand massage. And it's really helpful in the evening if you have difficulty falling asleep. This can be very relaxing and very calming. Simply by giving yourself a hand massage, we are releasing those endorphins that are pain relievers, natural pain relievers. And the lymphatic point, just pulling along here with my thumb. And the pressure is up to you. Do what's comfortable. Very simple. The petroleum jelly that I had out is for extra, so if it is the end of the evening and you're getting ready for bed, then a little of this goes a long way, and that's where you can treat your cuticles, because any dryness here, that's just uncomfortable. And I use a very small amount and just a half circle motion here around each nail bed. And that can help alleviate any of that dryness. The little socks that I showed, the extra treat if you have time, this is where you can use the contrast method with either cold or heat. Now, having a gel pack in your freezer, that is a good way if you like cold, if you have excess fluid and there's a lot of swelling in your hands, holding onto a little cold pack, or putting some socks in the microwave for 10-15 seconds and then using them as mittens. Tuck your hands inside these, rest them in your lap while you're watching television. They will slowly warm to your body temperature, and that is a really gentle way that you can soothe your hands, especially after you've put on some heavy cream, you've got a little bit of cuticle moisturizer to help your nails, makes your skin feel really soft, soothe, warm everything up. I hope this was useful. If you are new here, my name's Tiffany. I'm the founder of Anderson Therapeutics. I am a health educator, an alternative healthcare provider, a patient advocate, and a wellness coach. My Aging Well channel is all about my holistic approach to health. I have a whole playlist of different types of therapies, my Nourish philosophy. This is just a gentle way to take charge of your health, and I encourage you to practice it daily. And join me on a journey to improved health. Visit my website for all sorts of free resources, andersontherapeutics.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a nice evening.